Today I'm going to go over 3 different categories of water filtration filter pricing and inform you on what all those levels really mean. The first category, we're going to talk about stuff that's really $50 to $150, $200, something like that. The second category, we'll talk about things that are more in the range of $200 to $500. And then the last category we'll talk about is $500 plus. So what kind of filters can people expect to find in the $50 to $150 range? You'll mostly find pitcher filters like a Brita, faucet mounted units, and some countertop gravity systems. These types of products are really common, offering basic chlorine and taste and odor reduction. The best thing about these types of filters is they do a really good job at removing chlorine, improving taste, and removing odor. Who would this level of filter be best suited for? These are great for renters, students, or anyone on a tight budget who's mainly trying to improve the taste or remove chlorine or something like that. What are the biggest limitations with these entry-level options? They generally don't remove heavier contaminants like lead or PFAS, which is forever chemicals, or pharmaceuticals. The filters often need frequent replacement and can be slow or underpowered for larger households. Do you think these cheaper filters actually make a noticeable difference in water quality? Yes, absolutely. For taste and odor, 100%. But if your water has more serious issues, these won't go very far. Are there any situations where you'd recommend against buying something this inexpensive? If your water's from a private well or has known contaminants like iron, nitrates, bacteria, this type of simple filter is just not going to do the trick for you. You'd be better off spending more money on health and safety and increasing your budget to one of the other categories that I'm about to talk about now. The second category we have, we'll say $200 to $500, $600, something like that, a mid-tier filter. So the question is, what upgrades do people get when they move into this price range? Well, now you're talking about under-sink systems, some reverse osmosis units, or high-capacity countertop filters. These typically remove a wider range of contaminants and offer faster flow rates and longer-lasting filters than the cheaper category I previously discussed. Is there a sweet spot for families or homeowners in this range? Absolutely. This range is ideal for most families who want serious filtration without spending a fortune. Many quality reverse osmosis systems fall right into this range. What type of contaminants do mid-tier filters usually remove that cheaper ones don't? It's a great question. They often remove lead, heavy metal, forever chemicals, PFAS, nitrates, fluoride, and even some bacteria and viruses, depending on the system. Do these systems require more maintenance or space under the sink? A bit more, yes. You'll need to replace filters annually and potentially have some plumbing involved, but it's pretty manageable and can work with most people's home setups. Also, most modern systems are pretty compact. Question: can you explain reverse osmosis in simple terms for someone who's never heard of it? Absolutely. Reverse osmosis pushes water through a super fine membrane that filters out contaminants at a molecular level. It's one of the most thorough filtration methods you can get for home use. The only drawback is it can't process water particularly quickly. So it has a holding tank because the water trickles through it a little bit at a time. That's why reverse osmosis systems are typically for a single use sink and they're not for an entire home. If you wanted a reverse osmosis system for your entire home, that would turn into something like a very large commercial unit. Category 3, $500 plus premium filters. Question: what makes the premium filters so much more expensive? Well, you're paying for a multi-stage system, higher flow rates, better build quality, and advanced filtration. Some even include UV systems like the one that's next to me, or remineralization. There's a lot of different standards, and really when it comes to this level, we're getting into some whole house filtration. With these types of systems, you tend to be addressing specific issues that you're having with your water, not just general things that affect everybody. Question: who are these high-end systems really designed for? People with well water, lake water, anything that's not municipal or city, families with specific health concerns, or homeowners looking to protect appliances and plumbing from scale or other contaminants. What type of filtration do you get at this level that you can't get at a lower price point? Well, at this level, you're looking at a comprehensive contaminant removal, including things like bacteria, viruses, arsenic, sulfur, and systems filter every single drop of water that goes into your entire home rather than just a pitcher of water or a specific faucet. Question: are there long-term savings or home protection benefits people might not be thinking about? Absolutely. These systems can extend the life of your appliances, reduce plumbing repairs, and cut down on bottled water use, which can add up really quickly. What kinds of customer stories have you seen where someone was glad they spent more up front? Many say their skin improved, appliances lasted longer, or they finally got rid of the smells or discoloration that they thought were normal. It's one of those purchases where the payoff's clear once you experience it. Personally, I know the biggest jump for me was getting a carbon filtration that was removing the chlorine. I'm on city water, and I got so used to the chlorine that I didn't realize how much it was affecting me until I actually did have carbon filtration and realized that the water quality from a taste and smell and skin perspective improved drastically pretty much overnight. And now some closing thoughts. If someone's on the fence between two options, how should they decide? Well, you could start by testing your water. That'll tell you what you actually need to filter out. From there, match the filter to the problem, not just your budget. What's a common mistake people make when buying a water filter based on price alone? Well, I would say the most common mistake people made is that they assume all filters are the same. Basically, bad water goes in one side and clean water comes out the other. And unfortunately, that's just not the way it works. A $50 filter won't protect your family from lead, PFAS. Price often does reflect performance in this category. Is there a tool or guide they can use to figure out what's right for their home and water source? Yes, many water testing kits are available online, but we also test our customers' water for free. So if you want to get your water tested just so you know what's in them, check out our website at waterestore.com or waterestore.ca in Canada. If you're interested in getting your water tested, we do free water testing. I'll include a link in the description below so that you can find out more. Where should we go next if we want to learn more about our own water? If you're on public water, you can check your municipality's water website. They typically publish their testing results on your municipality's website, so you could check that out. Or lastly, like I've said before, you could just test your water, or we'd be happy to test your water for you. If you have any more questions about the water quality in your house and what types of filters you need, don't hesitate to reach out. We have water professionals on hand that are more than willing to help you. Also, please check out some of the other videos in our YouTube channel. Thanks, see ya.